Well, on Your Carolina this morning, we're talking about homes, and maybe you need a new one or maybe you need to sell one. So you recognize this man, Dan Hamilton. Hey, Dan, great to have you here.
Great to be here.
Yes, we got a friend joining us today too, Tyler Rehn with PestGuard Solutions. And you're probably like, pests and houses, what do that have to do to each other? But they have a lot, especially if you're trying to buy or sell, right, Dan?
Yeah, they have a lot in common, and you don't really want that to happen. You don't want pests, right? And so when we sell homes, we find that the number one issue is deferred maintenance, and a lot of that comes into play with pest and moisture. And so Tyler's with PestGuard Solutions. He's our go-to guy when it comes to questions about pests and moisture. So I wanted to have him on today and talk about just some things that we're seeing out there, some things that he's seeing.
All right, we're going to play a little game because Dan knows I'm kind of competitive and I love games. So Tyler, y'all are going to quiz us and then you'll tell us if I'm right or wrong. Dan, you'll ask some questions.
Yep, I'll ask the questions. Tyler will be the judge. So first interesting insect fact is this is an insect that lives in South Carolina, and its venom is 15 times as potent as the venom from a rattlesnake. So what is this pest?
It's a spider. Is it the black widow? Is it that red thing?
He's correct. That's correct. Yeah, it's the black widow, and the black widow spider is actually 15 times more venomous than a rattlesnake, but it actually gives off much less venom than a rattlesnake, which is why it's not near as harmless. So good job.
Okay, well, because you see these a lot. I think I've seen two. One was like on the little, the little soccer nets that you'll have in your backyard sometimes.
Yep.
If I see one, like, should I kill it? What should I do?
Well, first call PestGuard. We can help you with that. But
help me.
A lot of them, I mean, with spiders, you just gotta, black widows are probably the one that we want to stay clear of the most, but they're really not as harmless as some people think. It's really the small kids that you want to keep them from. So just kind of keep the webs around from your house, make sure those are knocked off, get some type of pest control, and you'll be fine.
Okay. All right, Dan, what's
All right,
the
number
next
two.
one?
I'm very religious and I only have one ear. What am I?
Okay, so the religious clue gave that one away. Otherwise, it's the praying mantis, right?
She's pretty good at this. Yeah, so that was kind of a corny joke. But yeah, so a praying mantis only has one earlobe. It's actually between the bottom of its legs, which is really weird. They don't have ears up top. On other insects, it's actually underneath. Kind of a fun fact about the praying mantis. But yes, you're correct.
Do I need to be worried if I see one of these? Is there anything that it can do?
No, they're actually a predator insect, so they're going to actually do well with kind of an organic pest control. So we like to, the ones like that, like spiders are obviously a predator as well, but not a lot of people like bugs at all. So praying mantises actually will feed off of other bugs, so actually they're not going to harm you at all.
Okay, like this girl, I don't mind those. If I see a roach, Tyler, I'm going to have you on speed dial. Okay?
Yeah, will help for sure.
All right, Dan, let's see if I can get 3 for 3.
Right, number 3, I'm considered the lone wolf of the wasp species. I build a nest on my own without a colony, and I only sting when I hunt down prey. So what am I?
It's a kind of wasp.
Type of wasp.
Some kind of that mud thingy. What is it?
She's actually really good. She's 3 for 3. So a mud dauber, also known as a mud wasp, those little teeny flute-like things that you see inside your garage sometimes, they're actually considered the lone wolf spider because they don't hunt in packs or they don't have like a colony. They actually go out and they're by far and away the best wasp or hornet to have because they will actually stun spiders. So they'll paralyze spiders. They'll take those spiders back to their little teeny nest that they have, and they actually put those spiders in there, and when their larva hatches, the larva will actually eat the spider that is only stunned, so it has the food to survive. And mud daubers are by far and away the best pest control when it comes to spiders around. So we actually have some customers that will say don't kill the mud daubers when we come out there and do them, but they're actually a good wasp to have. They don't sting you.
Do their wasp nests look different than like a normal wasp nest?
Yeah, so normally we see the little paper mache type wasp nest or the paper wasp in like the corners of your house and underneath eaves and things. But a mud dauber will go after rain, pick up the mud with their little teeny legs there, and they'll go up and they'll actually build that out of mud. So they don't use and digest the wood to make their nest. So they're pretty easy to identify.
Hence the name mud dauber. I like that.
Exactly.
I think I used to try to like add an L or something in it, like Dobbler, but now I know. Okay.
Yeah,
Dobbler.
mud dauber.
All right. And last but not least, this is
Last, see if you can go 4 for 4 today. My family normally ranges from 60,000 to 1 million in size, and my mom can live between 25 and 50 years. What am I?
okay. The only way I would know, because I didn't think this is what they look like, and I'm guessing they're termites because that's kind of what we're talking about today. So I'm having to, that's just by elimination. I didn't think that's what they look like.
Perfect score. Yep, you're exactly right. So the termite colony can range from 20,000 to upwards over 1 million, much over 1 million. And the queen, which is the queen termite, she's by far the largest part of that caste system, that colony, and she can live between 25 to 50 years. So it's very important that when people start to protect their home from termites, that they just don't go after those workers and those soldiers, but actually go after that queen, because she can keep reproducing that colony for years and years and years to come.
And let's talk about termites, because the first time that we ever bought a house and then we were going to sell it, they were like, all right, do you have a termite letter? All right. That was the first time I ever even knew that was a thing.
Yes. So whenever you sell your house, and when Dan lists the house, he oftentimes asks those sellers, do you have a termite bond? Some people call those termite letters, some people call them a termite warranty. But when you do a treatment on your home, and we offer this for our customers, but if you actually were to buy a house and we would actually treat that house, we provide a termite bond, which stays with that residence, stays with that address, and essentially that's termite coverage on that house for termites. So that has termite insurance that will help with damages in the future, retreatments and inspections. So that termite bond is very important to keep, and it's very inexpensive, and you just normally pay that one time per year after the treatment.
I love it, because Dan, have you found that it's tougher to buy or sell a house if they haven't kept up with that?
Yeah, and that's, like I said, the number one thing that we see is just not maintaining a home, and that if you have a termite bond, that shows a buyer that you've taken care of your house and that you're guaranteeing that they're not going to have problems with that down the road. So when you work with Hamilton and Company, that's why we want to have Tyler on today. You get all of our great resources like Tyler, who we all have years of experience and help people through this process.
See, I love that, because it's nice knowing, a reputable company and people that come recommended. So just another one of the benefits from working with you guys.